vast and desolate land. A battle in darkness to save all people.
It wasn't easy becoming the most wanted bounty hunter in all the land. The sheer amount of monsters was enough to scare most, let alone all the potentially fatal encounters. Zombies, vampires, and even werewolves called this country home. Fear drove all the townsfolk away, and I don't blame them. I felt like it was my responsibility to set this country free and find the cure, but I had no idea how twisted the evils were that stood before me. My journey began with the gift. The sheriff of this town gave me the town train before they fled, in hopes I'd make better use of it. He also gave me a gold bar from the bank to fund the start of my travels. I bought some coal, fueled the train, eager to see what I'd find ahead. Alright, let's see what this country has in store for me. It's gonna be a long journey. Oh, what's that? What are those? Bandits. A group of them. Wanting to pay me a visit. Are these guys friendly? Nope. Not friendly, not friendly. I gotta keep going. Oh my gosh, I thought I was gonna die there. I'm not even gonna lie. Looks like we're okay though. 4 bandits to turn into the nearest sheriff. Ain't that nice? And a free horse. Let's go ahead and take that. What's that over there? Looks like there's more bandits that want a piece of me. Well, seeing as we're broke, we should probably go kill them. Ooh-wee. Oh, nice. We also have a bolt action here. Let's take this loot back to the train. And just when I thought I had a ton of luck, nightfall struck. Oh no. Oh my gosh. Oh, I got him. Whew. We already got a fair bit of loot already. Oh, look, a house. Well, that was easy. Look at this guy. Furniture, huh? Wanted, Captain Prescott, deserting a post, defecting to an enemy nation. Huh. Looks like I might have a little side quest to go on. And a side quest it was. You see, Captain Prescott was a wanted man. Famously wanted. If I was able to catch him with all the bandits I have, I'd be well on my way to becoming the best bounty hunter they've ever seen. So, back on the train I went. Up ahead, the next town was waiting for me. I was able to turn in the bounties and sell some gold, which would allow me to gear up and fortify the train for the adventures ahead. Alright, I like how that's looking. I'm liking it a lot, actually. I feel like Steve is way more protected now. Oh, yeah. And I named my horse Steve. Alright, setting sail. Looks like we're almost out of fuel. I should probably stop at the city. Alright, Steve, I'm gonna need your help. A banknote. Maybe to this bank? What do you think, Steve? You think this will break us in? Whoa, Steve. We're gonna be rich. So with our train fully loaded of gold and silver, we decided to move forward. And it wasn't long before we came across something peculiar. Whoa, what is that? Fort Constitution, huh? Steve, I think we might have to stop. This one looks pretty dangerous, Steve. I might have to go in here alone. Take care of the train for me, will ya? One by one, zombies erupted out of the fort. I didn't really know what to expect. And then, something suspicious caught my eye. This must be Captain Prescott. It's a sad day for him. It indeed was a sad day for him. And his buddy. What's this? Supply depot key. Probably shouldn't leave before checking out what was in his loot room. Wouldn't hurt to take a look inside real quick. Treasury bonds, huh? And a cannon? After our fight at the fort, me and Steve decided to move forward to town and turn in the bounty. This was the key to becoming the most famous bounty hunter of all the land. Well, Captain, it's time to turn you in and take you where you belong. Now armed with a great reputation, it was time for me to move forward. Looks like we should be on our way, Steve. Let's get going. Oh no, we have some bandits at our rear. I'm gonna need your help, Steve. Is that what I think it is? Steve, I think I found you a girlfriend. We'll call you Lucy. Welcome aboard. And so Lucy, me, and Steve decided to keep going forward. And you will not believe what we stumbled upon next. Well, what do we have here? Let's leave the train at the city and go check that out. I wonder what's in here. You wait here, Steve. And so I went inside. And right from when I walked in, something didn't feel quite right about this building. Oh, a telegraph note. Thank you for the swift development. We will order 100 barrels of your latest prototype, Agent 15. Wonder what that's all about. What in the world? What is this? Brain in a jar. With a note? To whoever finds this note, my name is Nikolatesla. My workers and I were exposed to a bioweapon. I'll have a full encephalectomy performed in order to stop the effects from spreading to my brain. Take me to the top scientists to rebuild me. And I'm no scientist, but I'm sure I can figure out how this works. Looks like I got everything in order. I guess it's time to see what that bell noise was. Should I turn on the power? I don't see why not. Wait, what's this note? Tesla Labs, we are sending you funds for you to develop a bioweapon for military purposes. The goal is for you to mimic the effect of yellow fever. We need a prototype by this time next year. Wait, so you mean to tell me that all this was caused from Nikola Tesla? I don't like the sound of that. And after finding out the origin of all this evil, I came to the realization that I accidentally revived it. So I went to go check on the body that was being electrocuted. Wait, but it had vanished. Where'd he go? It had gotten up and walked away. And knowing that news, I had no choice but to finish what I started. Would you look at that? Steve, Lucy, I think we made it to the next town. This is Mexico. Whoa, 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 whoa! What's going on? I thought this town was a good town. Guess not. Nikola Tesla's influence was much more than just monsters. He had a whole army of bandits that would bend to his will. In this city, the bridge to Mexico was controlled by him. There was only one way out of this mess. Steve, Lucy, we made it. It's time to finally go get the cure. After defeating the bandits, I was able to move the train all the way up. What I found was a bridge, one that needed to be lowered in order to get to Mexico and find the cure. But there was one problem. Oh no. Steve, Lucy, be careful! Nikola Tesla. And so, Ben began his legendary battle against Nikola Tesla. There was one thing though. Unfortunately, Nikola Tesla was not acclimated to his body. So Ben got up somewhere high and Nikola Tesla was about as good as a pile of jelly. I did it! I can't believe I did it. Oh no. Ben proceeded to kill all the rest of Nikola's bandits and safely escorted Steve and his new girlfriend Lucy to Mexico, where he there found the cure and was now the most renowned bounty hunter to have ever lived.